So the ketones have a satiating effect on the brain. So the ketones are alternative energy substrate, and when your brain is metabolizing ketones and it actually experiences low glucose, it doesn't go into an energetic crisis. So it's not signaling that you need to eat. And I think that's really interesting. There have been cases where you could produce a hypoglycemic shock that would be fatal, otherwise fatal. But if your ketones are elevated, you're asymptomatic for hypoglycemia. So that's a remarkable example of the effects of ketones on preserving, maintaining brain energy metabolism. And that has real world effects in the context of everyday living. And if you go on a diet, you inadvertently need to go into a calorie deficit. So calories do matter, for one thing, and you have to achieve and maintain a protracted calorie deficit to lose weight and to some extent, sustain that weight for a period of time. Then you can go back to a more eucaloric ketogenic diet or eucaloric diet. But it will necessitate like low glucose, low insulin, and you're going to get hungry. But if your ketones are elevated, that's where ketones shine. They really shine in the context of calorie restriction or an energy deficit because you have a better fuel flow to the brain in that context, right? So if you're on a low calorie diet that's producing a state of hypoglycemia, but your ketones are not elevated, that's going to be a painful diet to adhere to and sustain.